In this video, I am going to be testing every single ND filter that you can put on your FPV drone or your cinematic drone. It's kind of the same thing. Alright, I am going to be using the three most popular ND filters: ND8, ND16 and ND32. If you're new to ND filters, basically what they do is reduce the amount of light that can get into the lens, and that allows you to lower the shutter speed and get that beautiful motion blur. So for this video, I'm going to be keeping my ISO at 100 just to keep it constant, and then you can see the difference on what just changing the shutter does. But it doesn't really matter. You can change your shutter up and down, but just don't change it up to like 1600, or else it's going to be looking way too grainy. You want that crisp footage, but yeah, it's really up to you. Alright, this is the first test with no ND filters. Taking off in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this video recording has no ND filters, which is okay, it looks very good, but if you look closely, it has no motion blur, and we want motion blur. So if we stop the video here, if you look at the corners, there is no motion blur, and that is why we've got ND filters. It just helps with the motion blur. Okay, this is going to be test number 2 with ND filters. This is a ND8, so I can push the shutter a little bit more down. Alright, now we're getting to the good stuff. So this video has an ND filter on, ND8, and it does have motion blur, but not a lot. So if we stop the video here, you'll see in the corners there's a little bit of motion blur, but we could get more. So let's put a stronger ND filter on. Okay, this is test number 3 with ND filter 16. So now I can push the ISO even lower to 120 instead of 200. So this is the ND filter that I would use in this lighting, and as you can see, the footage is already so much better. And if we stop it here, you can see a lot of motion blur, which is actually so nice. It keeps the footage very cinematic, and yeah. This is test number 4 with ND32. So I wouldn't normally use 32, I'd probably more use 16 in this light, but I've just got to try it and see how it works. I'm probably going to push the shutter lower than it's supposed to be, because I'm filming at 60 FPS and you're supposed to normally go about double, but I'm going to be going a bit lower today and see what the footage comes out like. Okay, this motion blur is going to be like, vroom. It's going to be very smudgy, but let's see how it comes out. Alright, taking off in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's... Alright, so this is ND32, which I personally think it's too much, but some people do like this amount of motion blur. But if we stop the footage right about, let's say here, as you can see, most of the footage is blurred, which I don't really like, but some people do. But I think it's just too much blur for me, so that is my opinion. Now, a great example to show you what ND filters do just happened to me when I landed the drone. So yeah, just watch this and see what happened. Coming in. The ND filter came out. So, as many of you guys know already, the shutter allows more or less light into the lens, and since our shutter is so low here, it's allowing a lot of light in, and it's basically making this footage unusable. But because we had such a strong ND filter, it was usable, so that is why we use ND filters. Doing this video taught me a lot. I have always flown with the ND32 or the ND16,
But I think after testing all of this, that now I'm going to fly with the ND8 more and just experienced with the different settings and overall just get better footage. So I'm very happy with what I've learned today, and I hope you learned something too, and I'll see you in the next one.